Good morning, Nosy Neighbors fans. It is Jessica Cardon with Murdoch Manwaring Cardon Real Estate, your nosy neighbors, and we are so excited to talk today about an event that's coming up this week here in Southeast Idaho. We're talking about Hearts Ball 2025. And if you don't know what it is, you're going to want to stay tuned the entire time and find all about it because this benefits such an amazing cause here locally. It's a fun event that you can go and have a great time with yourself or someone else or a group, as well as supporting a great foundation that supports heart health. So stay tuned, get all the details. It's going to be great. By the way, if you love local businesses and events, make sure you're liking and following and subscribing wherever you are. And if you really want to help, try sharing this video and encouraging other people to take a look, and make sure to comment. That really gets the algorithm, catches it up, and we'd love to have everybody be successful that ends up on Nosy Neighbors because we love supporting our local businesses. Speaking of local, if you love real estate and you are thinking about buying or selling a home here in Southeast Idaho, that's how we get to do this for free. We're real estate agents. So call me, text me, message me if you're thinking about buying or selling this year in Southeast Idaho. And now's the time to make a plan. It's never too early. If you're worried that it's not the right time in real estate and that you're wondering if you can, you've got a low interest rate, should you sell, should you buy, all those questions we can answer for you, because if it is the right time for you to buy or sell, don't let not getting your questions answered hold you back from missing an opportunity. It's coming into the spring selling season, so it's a great time to talk about it. And if you're thinking about buying your first investment property, now is the time. You're going to regret it if you don't do it in the next year or two. Call me and I'll tell you all about it. All right, let's jump in to talking about Hearts Ball, Idaho Heart Ball. I'm going to just mess up the entire time. We've got the Idaho Heart Foundation representatives here, and let's talk about the Heart Ball 2025. So everybody introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are.
I'm Dr. Blake Wachter. I'm a cardiologist at Idaho Heart Institute. And your heart is very important to me for its health. And we're going to talk about why we created the Idaho Heart Foundation and why we're raising money at this Heart Ball. So, hi.
Fantastic.
I am Jake Gilbert, and I am the Vice President of the Idaho Heart Foundation, and love this amazing community that we live in and love to give back.
Love it.
And I'm Manny Ibarra. I help with the marketing and social media and love being on this team, knowing what it's all about. And it just drives me further to get, this event out. This is the fourth event, so that people know it's not the first, it's the fourth.
Love it. So let's jump into that. Thank you, Manny. So let's talk about, what is the Heart Ball? What is it? What are you gonna what happens and who does it benefit?
The Heart Ball benefits the whole community and all of our first responders, really. It's a big event that we've got coming up. It's February 22nd. It's a Saturday this year. And we are focused on raising money to get AEDs and life-saving equipment out to our first responders and our local nonprofits that are in need.
What is an AED?
It's an automatic external defibrillator. A lot of people associate it with, on TV, the doctors rub the paddles together in the emergency room. Yep, just like that, and clear and zap. That's what it's associated with. That's the first thing that people think of when they hear AED. But this one is portable. It's the size of a small, laptop bag. It's not very big at all. And it's there to assist in those life-saving measures for people that go down with a cardiac issue. And Blake, she can describe it a lot better with her being a cardiologist here in Idaho Falls. So I will let her take over for the rest of that.
So Jake's right. An AED is portable. We don't rub it together anymore. That's kind of old fashioned, but you may have seen those in the
love
movies.
That part.
I know, right?
Clear.
You could shock right there.
We still say clear.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I'm not that I'm off topic. Welcome to Nosy Neighbors, where I get us off topic. I think I bought in London a shirt that said "Mind the Gap." You guys need to sell shirts that say "Clear."
Yeah, we got a couple ideas for shirts. Yeah, exactly. So an AED is portable, and what you will see nowadays is first of all, I want to emphasize that if you see one in the public and somebody is down, and if an adult is down and they're not responsive, I mean, it's relatively safe to assume they're having a heart attack or some kind of cardiac issue, as Jake said. So grab an AED. They're good for the public, and so what you would do is, first of all, if somebody's down, first thing you do, call 911. Because if you don't call, then nobody's coming. Next thing you need to do is push on somebody's chest. Just start pushing. No mouth to mouth, just hands only, CPR, middle of the chest. Push hard, and push about 100 beats a minute. You can do it to Staying Alive or Baby Sharks, whatever comes to mind. I like to say, even though I'm a cardiologist, like, don't worry about checking for a pulse, because if you're ever in an emergency situation, it's almost impossible to find a pulse. Like, you're freaking out, you're scared. I mean, you don't know whose pulse you're checking, and it can be difficult. So if you push on somebody's chest and they wake up, they're probably gonna, slap you and say stop. So like, if they're not waking up and doing that, then keep on pushing. And then get an AED, and an AED are stickers, and you plug it in. It's obvious. It has very simple, obvious instructions. There's a big green turn on sign, so you can, and it'll talk you through it. So while you're doing your CPR, and if you have an AED, it's going through its motions, you're waiting for that first response team to get there. And if you don't have an AED, that's where the first response team, we hope that they will have an AED so that they can assist you. And unfortunately, where we live in Idaho, East Idaho, if you get outside of Idaho Falls, it gets pretty rural. And you'd be surprised to know that not all first responders have AEDs at their hands to be able to help you. And so that's our mission, is to get AEDs to those first responders. And so far we have served about, I think, 7 to 9 different counties. We're continuing to expand that out based on need. Our chief, Lyle Barney, out of Shelley, is helping us allocate, determining the need and allocation of those AEDs. We do provide AEDs to nonprofits, .govs and nonprofits. We're not a distributor by any means. And we also provide another life-saving a piece of equipment that's called a Lucas, or an Inferno. It's basically a automatic CPR device.
Interesting.
So, do you want to know what that is?
Yes, I do. I'm waiting on the edge of my seat, because I think
I know,
CPR is breath, is right, clear the airway, tilt the head, and press on the chest.
No, honestly, just press on the chest. I mean, you can tilt the head back. Yes, that can help, but you're now talking about like a 2-person responder.
Ah.
Have you ever, seriously, Jessica, have you ever been in a situation where somebody was needing help like that?
No, never.
Okay. It really is scary.
I imagine.
So all that you're calm and cool and you're thinking about it, well, you're not calm and cool and thinking about it when it's actually happening. Trust me, if you're not trained in this, you're probably, your heart rate is going so fast, and I just literally call 911, push on the chest, get an AED, turn it on. If everybody can remember that, you'll help save people for real. Like, it's that important. So a Lucas device. So again, let me get back to the fact that Eastern Idaho here, we all know that there's space in between our towns. So let's imagine that somebody is having a heart attack that's like maybe 45 minutes or an hour away, which is not too hard to conceive, right? And the first responders get there and they have an AED good, they've got what they need. They're waiting for a transport ambulance because sometimes these counties don't have that, so they can't get the patient moving till an ambulance arrive. And the other day, you know what the conditions on the roads were like, and there could be an accident, there could be all kinds of things. So first responders need all hands on deck, all hands on deck. So an automatic CPR machine is one that does the CPR for the first responder. It is a very impressive machine that will literally do the work of the CPR for the first responder so that the first responder can also aid in bringing that patient closer to a hospital to get the needed care that they deserve.
Well, I know I've gone through a CPR class before, and you get tired real fast.
Yeah, about 2
And
minutes.
that's the beauty of the machine. It doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Yeah, I imagine.
So an automatic defibrillator, what does it cost, Jake? Or the automatic
we're looking,
CPR?
so for the Lucas device, we're looking anywhere from 18,000 to 22,000. It really depends on manufacturer and availability.
Makes sense.
And technically, we should call it an automatic CPR machine because there are different brands out there.
Yeah. Well, and you think about that, if you think about how much that costs, even if you were conservative and said it's $15,000, how many can you provide? That's a lot of money to raise for a nonprofit to provide those devices in our huge area that one can't be used around. And so that makes sense that we've got to raise some significant funds to have those two things being provided around our area to first responders. Yeah. So let's talk about raising some money. I love that. By the way, I think that all of that knowledge that people should have about understanding when you have a heart attack. I mean, so important, and to have a foundation who provide, whose mission is to really get that information out there and to talk about, like you said, pressing on the chest. When I think to myself of all those other things, maybe I'm a little too old school of my CPR back in the days, to where you think you've got to do everything, but it's pressing on the chest. What a great reminder that that's the thing to do. I'll keep my controversial statements of what song I also heard now is also the right beat for
Is
that.
it PG?
I'm going to tell you that. We'll just say that might be something you want to look up on the internet. Okay, so let's show a few places to where you can go to find out more information. So we've got the Hearts Ball coming up this Saturday, right? So we're Saturday at 5:30. It's out at the Shoshone-Bannock Casino, right? So tell us what the night entails and how do they get their tickets?
Well, you can go to idahoheartfoundation.org.
All right, let's go there. Here we go.
Yep. And it says that little button right there, get tickets now.
Get tickets now. And this takes you right here. So it looks like we've got, so a single ticket is $250. And how many tickets? 10 seats for $2,500.
Correct.
Yep.
Perfect.
And tickets are going fast.
And tickets are good. Now, that was my next question. Are you going to run out of tickets? Do they need to get their tickets now?
Yes.
Yep, get them now. And if we run out, that's great, but get them now.
Yeah. And this is a black tie event. It is formal.
Fancy. Well, and there aren't that many events that you get fancy in Southeast Idaho. So that's kind of fun.
And we can help with that too, because there's 2 local businesses that are giving discounts. Manny, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we got the Downtown Bridal Event Center that's doing the gowns and dresses for the ladies. They're giving out 20% for that. So all you got to do is go there and tell them that you're going to the Heart Bridal 2025 and you'll get that discount. The second one is going to be the Heart Bridal and Tuxedo. That's on Northgate Mile. By the way, the downtown one, sorry, it's downtown.
Downtown on Shoup, I think.
Yeah,
yes,
it's downtown formal and
downtown bridal
and dress shop.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Kathy Reed.
Yep. And over there at the Heart one, they're doing 20% off for the men that come in that want to get suited up.
Love that.
So that's going to be great. They're also doing 20% for that too. So, people don't have anything to wear. Those 2 places are the best places to go to.
I will put all the links for those guys below if you want to check that out. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. So formal. It's this Saturday. Get your tickets because they might run out. So you better hurry up and get your tickets now. Let's talk about that. So who sponsors this? How does this get together? I'm looking through this. That we've got
Yeah.
this is the partnerships and sponsors. These are some big players.
Yeah, our diamond sponsors, we're so happy for the last 4 events that we've had. It's always been Mountain View Hospital and Idaho Falls Community Hospital. They are huge supporters of the community, huge supporters of cardiovascular health, and have been, we couldn't have had an event like this without them, honestly. Teton Auto Group has also been, for the last 4 years, our Emerald sponsor. They also have really come together with us to make this possible. Gold sponsor is Idaho Heart Institute, which is the cardiology group. And then our silver sponsor is first ever, our national first sponsor of Concurrent, a utility company based out of Florida. And then, as you can see scrolling by on the sponsors and partners website, we have so many people to thank for everything. And I have that on a different tab as well, the thank you and partners and sponsors. There's just so many there that we couldn't do this without everybody. Porter Pro Media, Downtown Bridal and Dress Shop, Teton Print, Blue Phoenix, CEI, Elite Talent, Snake River Custom Iron. Oh, they're making our logo. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Shoshone-Bannock, of course, the Eagles Lodge is been wonderful in supporting us. The Deck, DJ Adrian, Crown Jewel, our lovely seamstress and model, Audrey and Lauren, and then Craig Green and Robert Conti, our known international artists that has helped us also as well. And you could see our table sponsors, the Club Apple, Uranus Explorations. Needs a little explanation on that one, but you can figure it out.
Clever.
Select Health, Medtronic, Citizens Community Bank, Aspen Health and Hospice, Intermountain Emergency Physicians, Dr. Joe Anderson, Downtown Bridal Dress Shop, Luxury Heating and Air, Time Sensitive Emergencies, Lookout Credit Union, and RBW. And then down here are our donors. These are people who have donated money to our cause. We're very, very grateful for that.
So that makes me think of something. If someone can't come, can they still just donate money to the cause?
Yes.
Sure can.
Do they go to the same site, or where do they go to donate?
Yeah. Two clicks up, donate to our cause.
Right there. And it'll take you right to the website. Okay. Yeah, because that would be someone saying, I would love to donate, but I'm not going to be able to go to the ball. You can just hit donate. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic. So so on Saturday, so tell me about how the night's going to go. Let's talk about what it's going to be like.
Crazy.
It's going to be crazy. I was looking through the last year, and it looked so fun and so amazing. So what are they expected to happen? So let's say they get their tickets, they're pumped about what's going to happen. Give us kind of a timeline.
Hit it, Jake.
So about 5:30 to 6:30, we consider that like social hour. Everybody go around and make sure, they find their table. They get a walk through and see all of our silent auction items that are going to be set up throughout the room on each side. Get their drinks, just socialize. I believe dinner this year is at 7 o'clock. But during that social hour, we're going to have live music just to set the mood, keep things, going well. For dinner, it's 7:30 to 8:30, I believe. And then we start in intermittently. We're going to be doing live auction and cake auction as well during this time. I believe we've got 8 cakes this year.
Wow.
Several live auction items. What's that?
It's a cake experience they're going to have.
Oh,
yeah, the cake experiences. So we're not just doing just cakes. We're pairing those with experiences. Thank you, Manny, for reminding me of that. So you get a cake, and then with that cake, you can get like a weekend getaway or a night getaway to a ski resort, or get food paired with that cake or drink paired with that cake. So it makes it a little bit more of a personal experience instead of just the cake.
Love
it. Don't forget our silent auctions.
No, our silent auctions, we have got a bunch of silent auction items this year, and we're very grateful for everybody in the community that's donated for those as well. There is so many. There's too many for me to honestly list. Manny's been doing a very good job on our social media, making sure that he shouts out to everybody as soon as they donate. He puts it out there and lets them, lets the community know what they've donated. They're going to be paired with baskets or paired by themselves. There are several items to bid on the silent auction item, as well as the live auction item as well.
Love that.
And so Jessica, go ahead. Go over to the website and click on the link. Thank you, Heartball 2025. So there's our volunteer leads. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. By the way, nobody in the foundation gets paid. None of the board members, nobody. So there's our volunteer leads. That's why we need a huge group to put that together. And then there's our cakes that we have confirmed right now. There's our showtime. Then page down a little bit. There's our marketing. Thank you, Manny. And there's you, Nosy Neighbors.
Nosy Neighbors.
And then look at that ongoing list of silent auction donation. I mean, look at that.
Looks like it's going to be really fun.
And then look at the live auction and raffle donation. Not quite complete yet. I'm still finalizing a couple things. But Jessica, do you want to sneak peek at some of our auction items?
Yes. Let's take a look at what might be available.
Oh,
I love that.
Hey, well, save the best for last. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to show you.
The cat's not included.
Cat not included.
Yes, cat in the background. How do I? Okay. So can you see that?
Ah, yes. Like a little self-care basket.
Yeah, it's a lovely lavender. And it will come with a gift certificate to a spa. And then in addition to that, these are just two. This is our Idaho Heart Foundation basket. So it comes with a first aid kit. That's really cool. That is a wool blanket. In the background, it comes with our Idaho Heart Foundation cool mugs, a hydro flask, and a really nice bag, canvas bag. So that's really nice. And we've got all kinds of baskets like this. All kinds. And just for you, Jessica, and all of your lovely nosy neighbors, because you guys are so nosy, right? Do you wanna sneak peek at a live auction item? You ready?
Get it.
One of the live auction items.
One of the live auction items. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice.
That is a diamond. I'm trying to get the light so it doesn't bounce off of it. That is a diamond and natural topaz necklace with 14 karat white gold.
Beautiful.
Retailed at $1,740.
Love that.
And this is donated by none other than Ingram's Jewelry.
Love it.
So that is just a sneak peek at one of the live auction items.
This is going to be quite a night. It's going to be quite a night. Have a great time. Get fancy. Bring your checkbook
live
for a
bands.
great cause.
Get your dancing shoes on.
Get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so all of the links for everything are below. All of the information is below. If they have any questions, or maybe they want to say, how do I get involved? Who do they contact?
Blake, her number and information also on a poster, and it's also on the website there. They scroll down, they'll see her number. Hopefully, I think an email too, but she'd be the one to get a hold of. And if they can't get a hold of her, they can get a hold of Jake and then last me. So kind of close the goal.
Is someone monitoring if they go to the Idaho Heart Institute Facebook page and they send a message, or should they reach out to
Idaho Heart Foundation.
the Idaho Heart Foundation, their Facebook page?
Yes, that's monitored.
Yes. Perfect. So lots of different ways to get a hold of somebody if you have questions or you want to get involved.
Correct.
That's awesome. Okay, it is this Saturday. Do not wait. Do not wait to get your tickets because it is.
Oh, I need to add this.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
pretty
Manny.
sure if somebody's going and they don't want to drive back, the Shoshone Hotel's also giving a discount on their rooms there. So if they
Yeah.
want to
Make it a
stay,
whole
don't come
fun
back.
evening.
Oh yeah, they have a great evening and then a nice hotel to kick back to afterwards, so they don't have to worry about driving back. So yeah.
Or
So
you
shout
can
out to
hire a
Shoshone.
limo.
That too.
Love that.
We should go up in a limo.
I think that's an awesome idea. I mean, that's back a throwback to the prom days. Get your limo, get your fancy dress on, get out there. There's probably with that downtown bridal, it's getting toward prom time, so that's perfect. I think it's awesome. Okay, everybody, check it out. Check out the links below. Please share and comment and get this word out. What a great cause. What a great way to donate your money and your time and your efforts to really make a difference in our community. And thank you, Blake, and thank you, Jake, and thank you, Manny, for giving your time also to this great cause that really benefits all of us here locally. You guys are amazing.
Thank you,
Fantastic.
and you're welcome.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
this has been Jessica Cardon, your nosy neighbor, keeping you in the know.